All right, folks, we got 2 weeks. We're waiting for the big game, all the props that are going to be out there. There are going to be all kinds of opportunities, and each and every day here on a Monday, college basketball, NBA, NHL, it's available to you. And oddsworthbetting.com here to help you out with the feature pick of the day right below this video. But the calm after the storm, before we get to the big game, let's talk about some of the futures for various sports. Just something a little different here to catch our breath before we focus on the big game. How about college basketball? This has been one of the most wide open years we can remember. North Carolina's a really good team, but are they this dominant team? I don't know that is necessarily the case. And you look at a value shot, 7-1 for them to win the national championship. Oklahoma, Lon Kruger's done an incredible job. They're 7-1. You have to give him full marks, and that Big 12 has been very tough. The question is, will one of those teams step up and make a big run when we get to March Madness? Purdue's an interesting team, 12-1. You look at some of these teams, different names that are getting some notoriety. Xavier is another team. This is just going to be a fun run in college basketball. And we've talked about it here in Vegas that it's not just the NCAA tournament. We're in conference play now. Teams start hitting these trap doors when they go on the road. But championship week, you get the smaller conferences, the mid-majors, the MAC, the Metro Atlantic, the Sun Belt. Watch championship week. We were talking about it here in town. That has become not as big, but people come to Las Vegas for championship week because it basically is like the first 2 days of March Madness, which is always incredible. So college basketball is going to be great fun. Hey, NASCAR is getting ready to roll. We got the Daytona 500 coming up February 21st. You know Dale Earnhardt's a love fest with his fans. He's the 9-1 favorite. Always interesting. The biggest race of the year in NASCAR. It happens right out of the gate. Harvick, Busch, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, 10, 12-1 in that range. Joey Logano had the rocket sled car last year. He gets a lot of respect at 12-1. Could this be a bounce back year for Jimmie Johnson? 10-1 for the Daytona 500. Oh yeah, you know what? Listen. Football is behind us for the most part this year. How about looking ahead to next year? Guys always do a great job in advance. The Golden Nugget, Clemson, very young football team, getting virtually everybody back. They're the 6-1 favorite to win the college football playoffs next year. Bama second choice, 7-1. You've got Oklahoma, Baylor, Michigan, Notre Dame, same cast of characters. But it's amazing. You're always in look ahead mode. And for the Stanley Cup, the Chicago Blackhawks, they've been on a flat-out dead roll. They're 8-1. The Ducks are playing a little better of late. They're at 9-1. I think the Kings are a big factor in the West at 9-1. What do you do in the East? Washington's been great, but do you trust them when the playoffs roll around? The Eastern Conference is a lot more wide open. Rangers would be the top dog, from a futures perspective in the Eastern Conference at 10-1. So it's always about looking ahead, and the gang at oddsworthbetting.com do a great job of that. The feature pick today is available to you right below this video. Always fun to talk futures. It's a busy Monday, college basketball, NBA, NHL. Love being with you, scoresandodds.com. But check out the featured pick of the day from oddsworthbetting.com right below this video.